This is a story of Ronke, a princess whose life takes a surprising turn due to societal pressures and her own struggles with body image. It's a reflection on how outward transformations can sometimes lead to inner confusion, as Ronke's newfound beauty makes her forget who truly loved her. Segun, who appreciated her long before her weight loss, was her constant support. But Ronke's vanity and desire to fit into societal expectations led her to overlook his genuine affection. This tale invites reflection on the value of authentic relationships and warns against letting superficial judgments cloud one's appreciation for those who are truly there for you. Now sit back, relax as the whole story unfolds. In the village of Okitida, located in a lush, peaceful kingdom, lived a royal family known for their power and wealth. The first daughter of King Adebayo, Princess Ronke, was different from her three younger sisters. Unlike them, she was known for her large size, which unfortunately became the subject of mockery within the village. The villagers constantly gossiped about her weight, and despite her royal status, suitors refused to come forward, leaving her parents deeply troubled. Ronke, though heartbroken, found comfort in dancing, a secret passion that allowed her to escape the harshness of reality, even if it's only for a moment. Ronke had long since accepted that her weight made her undesirable in the eyes of the villagers and potential suitors alike. While her sisters were courted by princes and noblemen, she found herself isolated, only able to express her joy in secret through dance. During festivals, she would hide in a secluded spot where she could hear the rhythm of drums and flutes, dancing with joy in solitude. One day, during the grand annual festival between the four neighboring villages, she sneaked away to dance, lost in the rhythm of the music. However, this time, the music was not coming from the festival alone. She turned to see a young man drumming nearby, smiling warmly at her. His name is Segun, a simple drummer from a neighboring village. When she tried to flee out of embarrassment, Segun stopped her, insisting she continue dancing while he drummed for her. Ronke, reluctant at first, gradually let go and danced, feeling an unexpected sense of freedom. Segun and Ronke began meeting regularly at their secret spot. Segun, drawn to her vibrant spirit and graceful dancing, drummed for her while they talked and laughed. Despite her insecurities, Ronke began to feel comfortable around him. For the first time in her life, someone saw beyond her weight and royal status. Segun admired her for who she really is, a compassionate, lively, and talented dancer. Ronke, however, doubted Segun's intentions. Could someone as kind and sincere as him truly care for her, or was he merely being polite? She had always believed no one could have loved her because of her size. But Segun's feelings were genuine, and after weeks of secret meetings, he finally confessed his love for her. Ronke, overjoyed but cautious, agreed to tell her parents. King Adebayo and the Queen, shocked but thrilled, eagerly accepted Segun's proposal, relieved that Ronke had found a suitor. Just when everything seemed perfect, disaster struck. An airborne disease swept through the 4 villages, forcing them to close their borders. Everyone was ordered to stay indoors and social gatherings were banned. Ronke's hopes of marriage was shattered, and Segun could no longer visit her. Worse still, Ronke herself contracted the illness, leading to months of suffering. The disease greatly affected her appetite, causing her to lose a significant amount of weight. When she finally recovered, Ronke was almost unrecognizable, slim and more beautiful than ever. For the first time, she was showered with attention from men who had never given her a second glance before. Ronke, now the center of admiration, began to feel empowered. With her newfound beauty came a surge of pride and self-importance. Suitors came from far and wide to ask for her hand in marriage, and Ronke basked in the attention. Segun, however, remained in her thoughts. Though she found herself wondering if she still needed him, she questioned whether she should settle for a simple drummer when she now had the attention of wealthy princes and nobles. When the village borders finally reopened, Segun came to see her. Overjoyed to see Ronke again, he was ready to rekindle their romance. But Ronke, now overwhelmed by her status and the attention of her new suitors, coldly rejected him. She told him they no longer belonged in the same world, that she is a princess, desired by the finest men, while he is nothing more than a simple drummer. Heartbroken, Segun left without another word. Ronke, now blinded by her vanity, decided to host a grand wrestling competition. The winner will earn the honor of becoming her husband. Men from all over the kingdom prepared to compete, eager to win her hand. Meanwhile, Ronke spent months indulging in beauty treatment, but her old eating habits returned, and with them, so did her weight. By the time the competition arrived, Ronke had regained all the weight she had lost. On the day of the event, when she stepped out to greet her suitors, they were shocked. One by one, they left, unwilling to compete for a woman who no longer fit their superficial ideas. As Ronke stood humiliated, ready to leave the village square in shame, she noticed a familiar figure. It was Segun, but he was not dressed as the simple drummer she had known. Instead, he was adorned in royal garments surrounded by guards. Ronke was stunned to realize that Segun was not just a drummer, but the prince of a neighboring kingdom, who had disguised himself to enjoy the festivities without being treated differently. Ronke's heart sank as she realized what she had lost. A man who had loved her unconditionally, regardless of her appearance or status. But it was too late. Segun, seeing the change in her heart, walked away with his royal entourage, leaving Ronke to face the consequences of her vanity. The moral of the story emphasizes that true love transcends appearances and social status. It highlights the value of those who stand by you in difficult times, as they are the ones worth cherishing. While vanity and pride may bring temporal satisfaction, they often lead to losing what truly matters in life: genuine love and support. The lesson is to appreciate kindness and never take for granted those who support you during your lowest moments, as mistreating them could mean losing them forever.